When it comes to signing commercial leases, you may be the best businessman in the world, but the law relating to leases goes back hundreds of years, not just a few dozen, and there are things which might trip you up. If you do decide to have a go yourself, here are a few hints which might help you. In the first place, you'll be dealing with an agent almost certainly instructed by the landlord, who won't be representing you, but the landlord. Bear in mind what your budget is. Don't go for premises which are too large or too expensive. Bear in mind you'll almost certainly have to repair the premises, so it's important that you know precisely what you have. You want to exclude, for example, roof, structure and foundations. You need to know how often the rent is going to be reviewed. This is commonly 3 yearly, and it is almost invariably upwards only. You need to bear in mind whether or not you wish to make alterations to the premises, and if you need the landlord's permission to do this. You need to find out if you can leave early. You can either do this by transferring the lease to somebody else, or possibly negotiating what lawyers call a break clause, which allows you to leave in certain circumstances, providing you've paid your rent and so forth. Finally, you need to be careful about hidden clauses. You may not be aware, for example, that if you happen to transfer the lease, there's every possibility you'll be liable for the rents which the next tenant pays, or more importantly, fails to pay. As you can see, there's a lot to consider with commercial leases, and this is really only scraping the surface. At Platinum Partnership Solicitors, we've negotiated, drafted and reviewed commercial leases for all kinds of businesses, from startups right through to PLCs. So call us today to try and avoid some of the pitfalls I've mentioned.